Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on our home team.
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you take a look at our home side as we enter play here. They come in losers of 2 straight, so they're trying to right the ship here a little bit.
They're teetering a little bit, aren't they? And now things could really go south if they lose this game, so they understand the importance of playing well and stopping this streak.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Bills, they coming off their very first loss of the year, suffered a week ago.
Yeah, well,
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports.
And a good return is going to be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
So here come the Bills on offense for the first time. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger throwing touchdown passes.
Yeah, had 4 of those picks, led to the loss. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
And here, Charles, is a look at the inactive, some of the guys that are out today due to injury.
Yeah, and this is where the preseason work comes into play for some of those backups. It's not just them getting some experience on the field, but preparing each week in practice as if they were going to play. And when you have guys like that on your team, you've got a chance for success when the injury bug hits.
And they'll find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on third down.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success.
Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So it's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions, can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their quarterback standing 6'3".
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally. Kept the ball clean and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
On first down. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
They'll run on first down. McMullen, he had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Bills' 47-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped.
Offside. Defense.
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And it was the stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Up the middle they go. It's Joseph. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 34-yard line.
Looking to throw. Baldwin.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he's got a first down as a tackle made at the Bills' 17-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
17-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And the 11.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
It's complete on the bubble screen. That's Stanley. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Gain of 6 yards.
And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to make it 4th down.
Ryland on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And that'll make it 3-0 here in the first.
So they wind up turning the turnover into points as they convert there for 3.
Yeah, that was a nice job there to force the fumble. They recover, hand things over to their offense, and then the offense went down and got them 3. That alone, that's not enough to win a game, but both units able to do their jobs on these last 2 drives.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win. And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Back to throw. Walters. He finds his man. Complete. It's Castro.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
Back to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. The Bills send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get credit for putting him inside the 20 as the fair catch is made right at about the 19-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. And they'll send the slot in motion left. And they'll start out here with a jet sweep.
And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, Baldwin. So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A pair of first downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll try the left side. McMullen. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. That really sets him back. A loss of 6. Operating from the gun. Baldwin. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Looking to throw. Baldwin. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for Chicago. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line.
The Bills offense back out onto the field. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bishop. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills 1st down.
At the 35-yard line.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Castro. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Back to throw. Walters. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
Complete to number 80. A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be forced out of bounds all the way down inside the 20.
A gain of 40 yards. 1st down, Bills.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. They'll drop to throw.
Austin brings in the quick throw. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Bishop. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bills go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it 7-3. That time a 9-play drive. And it culminates in a Bills touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McMullen. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. And a nice carry there of 15 yards. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
From a couple of yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
From the gun on 3rd down. Baldwin looking left side. He's got it complete. His first catch there. Good for 10 yards and a first down.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on the early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Operating from the gun. Baldwin. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. They push him back 8 yards that time on 2nd down.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
He finds his man complete. It's Stanley. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 27-yard line.
At the 27-yard line.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd and 11. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 7 there on the screen. It'll set up a third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Baldwin.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough to earn him yet another first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. On first down, McMullen. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Baldwin. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Back to throw. Baldwin. And this is going to be incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's fourth down.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
This from 32 yards away. And this one is right through. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for him and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. He had the touchdown reception earlier, and we show you the NFL leaders in that category for running backs, and he's right there amongst the league's best.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game, so they're looking for the series sweep here in Chicago.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And it's 3rd down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
That is caught by Johnson. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
They'll set up a throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on third. Complete. It's Johnson.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills.
They'll throw now on the final play.
A quick throw there is incomplete. So a tight one so far, 1-point game at the break as we check in with Scott Hanson at our halftime report. Scott.
The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Operating from the gun, Baldwin.
Now a run here off the RPO, and he'll keep it.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
A gain of 9.
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. It'll go as a sack, a loss of 3, and in turn, it takes us to a 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week 2nd in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, this game has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive.
2nd and 3.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Delgado.
And he's going to have the Bills first down. His good running gets him to about the 44.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bishop.
And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
1st down, Bills.
Up the middle they go. House.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
He'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete.
And he is going to have the Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Buffalo.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to stretch out their lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know that sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collected victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And they'll get him down inside the 30 up to 27. The Chicago offense set to get started. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again.
2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back to throw. Baldwin. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10.
To 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Baldwin. He finds his man. Complete. That's Ramsey. If they want it first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Baldwin. And that will be incomplete. The Buffalo defense does its job, and it's 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for Chicago. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 16-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and sneak it here. Only a yard on the sneak, not enough. And he's a few inches short for 4th down.
That wound up backfiring. Instead of handing it to your workhorse fullback or running back, they went quarterback sneak, and now they have to punt it away.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And taken right on the 30. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. McMullen, despite the strong run, he'll be hit and dropped shy of the 45. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Looking to throw. Baldwin. And that's taken down. The Bills get to it. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. A rough couple of weeks for the man under center. 5 sacks last week, 4 now this week. Do you try to design some quicker developing plays if you're an offensive coordinator?
I think you do that. I think you also change his launch point at times. In other words, move your pocket to the right, to the left, roll him out, bootleg him. Do some different things so they can't just rely on the fact that he's going to take 3 to 5 steps back in the pocket and line up and throw the football.
Yeah, current formula's not working right now. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the 4th quarter. Second and 5. Looking middle, and that's complete.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 20.
On first down, Bishop. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
That's another Bills.
It's a pickup of 17 on that one, and a Bills first down.
And the Bills first down.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bishop. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5.
They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. The offense on third down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw here. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he is going to have the Bills first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Back to throw. Walters. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sack back at the 46. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 15.
They'll set up to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He's taken down inside the 30. Now a stoppage here as we've got a Bill shaken up on the play.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Bishop. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Touchdown, Bills. A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it in across the chalk for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there.
His second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth quarter lead.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. That one was an extended drive, 14 plays all told. And it ends in a Buffalo touchdown. Here's the Bills kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Chicago offense set to get started. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He would love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
So first and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 43. Looking to throw. Baldwin throwing the out route incomplete. It's Stanley. And crossover out of bounds right at the 25.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, McMullen. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Baldwin. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback, twists and stunts. It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
And pressure coming, and they got him once again.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? Well, let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So they really needed points here in a 2-score game. Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations. Teams get the ball back, and that miracle does occur. So they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
Second and 9.
And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43.
3rd and 4.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
Now here's a timeout coming on the defensive side of the ball.
A gain of 7.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, but instead a handoff up the middle.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play.
And now whistles blow here. Play is stopped, and we're going to get a timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with 1 more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. They'll keep it on the ground. Bishop. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That will be their 3rd and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. He finds his man Johnson. And they do get this across midfield to the 49, but a small consolation prize as he's well short of the first. The Bills send the punter out. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They've got a 4th down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 15. 1:56 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. Over the middle complete. It's Franklin. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stanley.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Operating from the gun. Baldwin. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline.
Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Stanley. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Back to throw again. He finds his man complete. It's Stanley. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
13-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He's out of bounds at the 12-yard line. 1-yard gain.
They'll look to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Franklin.
A big play in this football game. 3rd down and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Operating from the gun. Baldwin. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. His throw caught at about the 5. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So with that, we can just about close the book on this one, Charles.
Yeah, what's the old expression about slim and none? Well, Slim just left town on that
They're
one.
down to none?
Yes, exactly right.
The Bills getting set to go. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be 1 kneel and then handshakes.
They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
At the 4-yard line.
So it's a victory here for the Buffalo Bills. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for Buffalo, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll look to get back in the winning column next week as they head to Foxborough to face off against the New England Patriots. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.